that really fucking 30 seconds?
I didn't feel like it.
It sure the fuck didn't, because I was in the middle of trying to send a tweet, and that shit went by quick as fuck. I was like, that 30 seconds went by so fast. I was like, oh my goodness. What's up? Welcome to the Vegas Benchwarmer Podcast. As always, my name is Eric. He hate me 702. And the guy always with me is
Jeremy with a G.
And today we got some pretty cool stuff to talk about. I think. Jeremy, how was your week? How does it feel to have AC?
It's nice to have AC back in my house after the argument going back and forth with the home warranty company and the shady ass contractor.
Yep. And again, you know what the funny part is? It got humid as fuck now.
Yeah.
Humid as hell. Okay, I'm just sitting out the last of the tweet. My bad. I'm trying to get this shit caught up. Let me put the banner up because you know I'm an idiot. We're getting a new intro made for us. We're gonna shout him out, JD, of course, at DDrippyNet Network. So it's Drip 2 something network. Yeah, I'll shout him out. He's making our intro. So we should have it soon. Don't know exactly how long, depending on what he does, but it should be in the next week or two. So keep on the lookout for that. I can't find out what I'm doing. Is he really on YouTube? Also, as always, make sure you follow Sam from Dudes on the Couch. My boy, you know how that is. We love Sam's from Dudes on the Couch. So make sure you follow him. Right now, he is dealing with some stuff, but he will be on maybe not next week, but the week after. So yeah, he will definitely be back in a couple weeks to join us. So make sure you go ahead and shout him out. And then we do have DDrippy Network, which I'm going to go ahead and share real quick. So that way we can shout him out because I know he will be making our intro. So we're going to shout him out as always. We give love to everybody that we can. This is his YouTube channel. It's under the same, it's D2N or D2 Network for his Twitter. Make sure you guys go and give him a follow. Since we're here, we're going to shout out Dudes on the Couch. One of my favorite people, podcast streamers that I've ever met. Make sure you guys go and follow him and subscribe to his channel. And then, of course, we got my man. Did he change his channel? Yeah, there it is. In our sports show, make sure you go follow him. He is following the Trenton team in baseball. He does interviews and articles, so make sure you go and check him out as well. So today we got a couple things we're gonna go over. We're gonna talk about Deshaun Watson because you know we like to talk about his ass, I guess, and shit just keeps coming up. Hearing about his fucking ass, but you know we didn't cover him because we didn't jump on Monday. We had shit to do, so we're gonna talk about him today. We also gonna talk about the Dolphins drama, which everybody knew was already true, that the Dolphins fucking tampered with Tom Brady and Sean Payton, and the bullshit ass excuse that you know the league gave for the Brian Flores stuff. It was a joke. Shut the fuck up. Can't even joke about shit like that. We're definitely gonna talk about the Jake Paul bitch ass canceling the fight. We're gonna get into a Soto trade a little bit because it's a big deal. I had no clue what it was about, how big of a deal it was, but it is a pretty big deal. And you guys can probably laugh at me hearing me talk about baseball. And then, of course, we're gonna do the UFC 277 review. So that's what we got on docket as of right now. Real quick, Brittany Griner did get sentenced to 9 years in prison, and they do time served in Russia. I'm telling you, as of right now, I'm never visiting Russia. Ever. 9 years for fucking hashish oil? Are you fucking serious?
You worried about 9 years? There was a teacher back in August of 2021 sentenced to 14 years over there.
In Russia?
Yep.
I ain't going to that motherfucking place. Fuck y'all. I ain't going there. Fuck that shit. No reason for me to.
In 2019, there was a girl that got a 2-month sentence, but didn't end up serving time because time served and then was released or something.
I don't fucking know. I'm not going to that motherfucking shit. If you get fucking 9 years for hashish oil.
I mean, you just gotta know where you're traveling.
No, I
know
know.
what you got.
Trust me, I look up all the laws before I go anywhere. Why does my face look so damn shiny today?
I've come accustomed to looking up different countries' laws as much as I travel.
I'm not traveling. The only country we're traveling to in the next year is Jamaica, and you know weed's legal there. So when we pick places,
when you go to Jamaica, you just got to be careful when you come back.
Yeah. That's true. That is true. Okay, so we'll get in real quick to the UFC 77 review because that was the last thing that happened on Saturday. What'd you think? Did anything stand out? What'd you think of the fights? What'd you think?
Who was the fight? The one fight where the guy got injured?
Was that Anthony Smith? Where they thought he broke his leg, and I think he broke his ankle.
Yeah, that was a bummer. But the Nunez fight was that was a good fight.
No, it wasn't.
I like that fight. Yep.
Yeah, of course you like the fight because it was bloody and there was
exactly.
But it was not a good fight. It was a one-sided domination.
Look, it was a good fight just because the amount of blood and cuts
on Pena.
Look, I don't give a fuck who it was on. That's the only reason I watch it.
It was not. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I do not think it was a good. Don't get me wrong. The card wasn't bad, but I don't think the fight was good. It was way different than I thought it was gonna be. Not even gonna lie on that. I thought it was gonna be more of a competitive match. Now, granted, Nunez whooped the shit out of Pena. Like, Nunez looked so fucking strong that there were points in time that I felt bad for Pena.
I just don't know how you can sit here and say it wasn't a good fight.
Dog, for a fight, there has to be two people fighting.
There was two people fighting.
No, there was one.
Nunez almost got submitted, like 7 fucking times in the fight?
I don't give a fuck. She also got knocked down like 5. Yes, she was holding on to submissions on the ground. Outside of those 5 or 6 submissions, now the armbar was fucking fantastic. I can't believe Nunez didn't tap for that. But outside of those, tell me something else she did. And when she went for those submissions, guess where she was at? On the fucking bottom. Emmanuel Nunez dominated that fucking fight for 5 rounds. It wasn't even close. So I'm not saying that the fight was not an exciting fight because you knew Pena could pull it out. But like a great fight. No, it was an ass whooping. It was an exciting ass whooping. I had fun. It was entertaining. I'm not saying I was bored. It was a snooze fest. No, I was entertained as shit. But from a fighting standpoint, Nunez whooped the shit out of her ass. That's like saying Logan Paul versus fucking Floyd Mayweather was a great fight. It was entertaining.
The only people who said that was a great fight was people who were fucking high on shrooms and fucking ecstasy and
it was
entertaining. That were in some kind of fucking alternate fucking reality.
But no, Nunez Pena, like I said, it was entertaining. It was exciting because you knew Pena wasn't going anywhere. You knew she could take. She's a tough ass fucking girl. So
hold on, I gotta get something.
You knew it was going to be punishment, but at the same time, it wasn't a great fight. Nunez dominated the fuck out of Pena. The Anthony Smith, yeah, like I said with the Anthony Smith, we talked about that a second ago. That was kind of heartbreaking. The Brandon Moreno kick to the midsection to Kai Kara, whatever the fuck his name is. That was devastating. That kick was so devastating. He got his ass like right up in here on his rib. Oh my God. I felt it. Like when I saw it, I immediately, it's a fucking amazing ass kick when you flinch and you're not even in the fight. Like how many people saw that kick or when Alex Pereira knocked out what's his face? Whatever the fuck the white dude's name was. How many people flinched when you saw that? So there was multiple times that Nunez hit fucking Pena and I flinched. I was like, oh shit. Oh god damn, Pena. Just fucking die. Just please, Nunez, knock her out. I felt so. You could even see it at the end of that fight, though. Pena was just like, she was just smiling to not show the pain. But that brand, ooh, that kick, right? Oh God. And again, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I didn't like the him coming into the ring and taking his moment when I can't remember what his
I didn't see that part.
Yeah, I saw it. So I 100% did not like that. But outside of that, I thought it was a pretty good card. I mean, Derek Lewis getting knocked out. I forgot he got knocked out in 55 seconds.
Yeah, but he didn't get knocked out.
I know.
That was a premature stoppage. Like, I could see why they would stop it, but at the same time, when he was stepping in to stop he was getting back up automatically.
That's probably why I forgot about the 55 seconds, because you're 100% right. It was a very premature call. That's why I would never want to be a ref. And then we got the submission. So, I mean, that was cool. The first couple fights were all KOs. No. So, I mean, you had all KOs, so you got to Manny Nunez. It was a pretty good fight card. I can't complain about it. No! That is new.
My coworkers bought me this. Well, not my coworkers. Well, the coworkers I work on the other side of the building.
Oh,
my no button.
No. We got to get more of those.
It's got multiple no's.
N-O.
No. You've got to have that every podcast.
No.
Every podcast from here. No, bitch, yes. Every fucking podcast. Every podcast, you got to have that from here on out. That was fucking excellent.
I think I'm going to have some custom ones made for us.
Oh, I would love that. I got to go back and watch my, the damn show, the damn fucking stream that me and Sam did. I'm so fucking high right now, guys. Okay, that me and Sam did. Because I said this is a problem. I be saying some funny shit, but 90% of my day I'm high. The only time I'm not high is when I'm sleeping, and I'm high when I go to bed. So I don't know how long I'm high then. But 90% of my day I'm high. So I don't remember. And just so you guys know, marijuana affects memory. I don't remember a lot of the shit that I said, but I said something that was so funny. I was like, put some toast on it or something on that shit, right? And Sam was like, I think you got a new catchphrase, and I fucking forgot it. Yeah, that's the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah. So I gotta go back and watch that stream. Even the people that were on the stream were like, that's some fucking funny ass shit, dude. Like, I had no clue what the fuck I was saying. But I just clipped that. Okay, so what do you want to talk about next? You want to talk about Deshaun? You want to talk about Dolphins? You want to talk about Jake Paul? You want to talk about Soto?
It don't matter. What's this Kevin Durant news?
And there's no news. We haven't heard shit about it. I thought there was going to be some Kevin Durant news because he was supposed to sit down with the owner, Joe Tsai. And as of right now, I haven't seen anything on it. He was supposed to sit down with him this week. So that could have been the news saying he still wants a trade. Correct. Yeah, there's no. I looked it up all morning, all last night. There's really nothing. I don't even know if they met yet. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So yeah, that was. So that's why I kind of took that off. There's really no news coming out in the NBA besides the Minnesota Timberwolves fucked up the whole entire fucking offseason. Okay, Soto trade. I have no clue how big the Soto trade was. I didn't know who Soto. I knew who Soto was because he. Oh shit, my bad.
The Soto trade was huge.
Yeah, I didn't realize how big it was until I texted Heath, and I said, I'm trying to find the text right now. I was like, can you explain to me how big the trade for Soto to the Padres is, and when did the Padres get good enough to trade for somebody like that? He's like, he's equivalent to a tier 1 QB, so it's a huge trade. The Padres have been loading up for a few seasons now to compete with the Dodgers, and they are loaded again on paper. That's when I found out he turned down $500 million. He's only fucking 23.
Right.
Oh, wait. Jeremy, where did we fuck up?
I don't know.
Where? No, can we talk about this?
I know where I fucked up.
No, you went.
I joined the military.
Okay, but even outside of that, Where 23 and got offered $500 million? I'm gonna be honest. I love you, mom and dad, but I blame you, motherfuckers. Okay? The reason why I blame y'all, and I'm not gonna be like the new generation and blame y'all like, oh, because you didn't tell me what to do. No, because y'all motherfuckers didn't do anything. So you didn't set the bar high enough for me. You joined the military. I love both of y'all. I love both of y'all. But I needed y'all to do some athletic ass shit. I mean, I really can't expect that my mom's 5 foot and my dad's 5'6". So I mean, granddaddy, we gotta keep fucking going back, okay?
No, the Soto trade was huge because he turned down that $500 million contract. But the Padres got him for, I believe, 3 years on this current contract.
Okay.
Or two or 3 years, something like that.
Yeah.
But with everybody the Padres have, there's no way after that 2 or 3 years the Padres are going to be able to afford Juan Soto, and he's going to get traded again.
Or do you think he's going to go? They're going to release some other people.
The Padres don't make stupid decisions like the Nationals. The Nationals traded away Trey Turner and Max Scherzer.
Okay. Wait, I know who Max Scherzer are. Are we going back? Are we going back to like the early 2000s?
That was 2021 when they traded him.
Oh, well, isn't he like 50 years old?
No.
He's got to be our age. He's got to be in between.
Max Scherzer's older, but
he's got to be in between.
He's still an elite arm in the MLB.
He's 38 years old. Okay. I just wanted to say. So
he's 38. The Braves have, I believe, a 50-year-old pitcher on contract.
So they also said this is one of the biggest trades in the history of the game in some interview.
Yeah.
Okay, so are the Padres going to be good now? Or are they good now?
So the Padres have the pieces to be good.
But they're the Padres.
Right. But they the Padres are going to be hurting in a couple years. There's going to be another big trade coming in the next several years.
61-48. So this is a huge trade for them. This is a fucking huge deal right now. They're 12 games, well, they're 5 games. They're 15 games behind the Dodgers in the loss column. They're 12 games in the win column. Right now, they're sitting in 4th place in the National League. So, I mean, they'd be in the wild card because, they have it's still the division winners, right? And then the wild card. So, right now, they're probably sitting like the 3rd wild card, 4th place. They're I don't know how the fuck they do it. Okay. So, but they're going to be in a fucking, they're making the playoffs. So, this just judging by Juan Soto winning the home run derby and what everybody's talking about from the research I did, this is actually a fucking huge ass fucking trade. Like, this could propel the Padres on a run in the World Series to the World Series.
Well, it could. That's why the Padres have to win at least one, if not several, World Series in the next several years. Because they have now Juan Soto, they've got Manny Machado, they've got Fernando Tatis.
That's a bad
in the trade.
That's a bad dude, Fernando Tatis.
Yeah, but he's injured. He's not back yet.
He's always fucking injured.
But I mean, they've got players that they're gonna have to pay.
Okay, but wait. When's the last time the Padres won a fucking ring? Because you said they got to win multiples. Coming from a fucking Chiefs fan, coming from a Braves fan, you don't got to win multiples. You can win one, and your fan base is gonna be fucking happy as shit.
So they've never won a World Series.
Okay, so they don't got to win multiples in a couple years. If they
the last time they were in the playoffs, there was a wild card, Bert, and it was 2020.
So listen, well, that's 2 years ago. So listen to a pandemic peak. So listen. All they got to do is win 1 and 3, and it solidifies that trade. They don't got to win multiples. If they've never won a ring, winning 1 means that trade was worth it. That'd be something they've never done in their history. Fuck no. That's dude. I'm telling you, unless Fernando Tatis gets healthy, you got a healthy him, a healthy Soto. I don't know whoever else is on the team because I'm just learning about these motherfuckers right now. So, oh yeah, they go compete. I don't know if they're gonna get past the Dodgers. I don't know if
they should compete with the talent they have on the roster, but it's just like the American League East. It's just like the AL East with the Mets and the Braves. Like
that's the NL East.
Well, whatever it is. The Dodgers are the American League.
No, Dodgers are in the National League.
Dodgers are in the American League.
I'm looking at it. The Dodgers are in the fucking National League. The Dodgers are in the National League. The Angels are in the American League. I know that. The Angels and the Athletics are in the American League. Oh, the Giants and the Dodgers and the Padres are in the National.
Yeah.
I know where – that's the funny part. I don't know enough about baseball to tell you who's playing, but I literally know what – I can't tell you probably the divisions, but I can tell you most of them just based off of where they're at. But I know the National League and the American League differences. So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna tell you this right now. They could run into the Braves because the Braves got a good ass fucking team. They can. I don't know much about the fucking Mets, but I'm gonna tell you the Mets got DeGrom. So and Sam loves the Mets. So I mean they can run into the fucking Mets. All I'm thinking right now, looking at this, is there's gonna be a great playoff. A lot of good pitching, a lot of good hitting for the National League. I can't say shit about the American League.
So right now, what is that wild card? Is that wild card game back?
Yeah. And I don't even watch baseball, so maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I think I sound halfway decently like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, chat, or I don't sound like I know what the fuck I'm talking about, let me know. But I think I'm pulling this off pretty fucking well. That's all I'm saying. I'm clipping shit like a motherfucker right now. I'm not even playing. So Soto trade, I don't know much more about it, but I'm gonna start paying attention on that. I don't have a long conversation. So we're just gonna go on to the next topic. We're gonna get to the real deal. We're gonna get to nitty-gritty. We're gonna say the last two for last. We're gonna say the best for last. Paul versus Rahman. Fight canceled. First thought, what were your first thoughts when you heard that last Saturday?
There's something shady going on.
Well, we already knew that. Jake Paul is fucking involved. What are your thoughts now, a week later, that you know more information and we've seen Rahman's Rahman Hasim's fucking calling this motherfucker a package of noodles.
Unofficial weigh-in?
Yeah, unofficial weigh-in.
Look, I don't know what managers or what promotions or venues would cancel a fight. I believe it was more than a week out.
Yeah, no, so they were supposed to fight tomorrow.
Right.
So it was supposed to be fight.
So there's somebody on the fucking, what the fuck is that committee? That
for boxing
committee.
Well, it was probably the WBC commission. Or it was, depending on where they were fighting at, it was the Athletic State Commission.
So there are fighters that have lost more weight in the same amount of time, but yet they said they came out, they were worried about how Rahman would have had to lose those 16 pounds or whatever in a week.
The problem with that is they're fighting in New York. New York has some very, very strict rules. So basically
But the commission is all over the United States.
No.
Every boxing fight.
Boxing doesn't have a federal commission. Each state has their own commission. So for instance, when they come to fight here, they go under certain rules. So that's been an issue of certain things. Now you have a unified boxing rule that most states abide by now. But still, when it comes to weight cut and weighing in and mental capacity, hey, Quinn, can you get that? Mental capacity and health trauma. Hold on one second. It goes state by state. You see what I'm saying? It's not the UFC. Hey, hush. You're welcome. Jeremy, you're supposed to keep him occupied.
No, let me introduce myself.
My name is Jeremy. My bad.
Hi, my name is Jeremy. I don't like being on camera.
Real quick, somebody, my neighbor and my fiance had left their doors unlocked last night. Dumbasses. And somebody walked around and basically broke into the cars, opened the doors. They didn't take nothing out of Alyssa's car, but they did take something out of my neighbor's car. They took some shoes. So
do you see anything new on the table?
I see an AFC hat. No, then the M hat. No, I don't fucking know. What is it? I don't memorize that shit. I block out all your Raider shit. I can't see that. What is that? Oh, you got a Braves World Series ring. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, and I thought I was a fucking fan. Okay, so Paul Rahman fight. So back to that. That's lovely. That's lovely. Back to that. State commission. It's state commission in boxing. So it's not like the UFC. There is no federal boxing commission. So they have like a boxing unified rules. And then the state kind of decides on some of them. So that was a huge thing back in the day when some states would have the 3 rule knockdown where the bell can save you in the last round. So basically when it comes to weight cuts and mental capacity and health and safety, all of that goes through the state commission. And New York is one of the fucking toughest. They literally just licensed UFC like a couple years ago for MMA fighting. So like a lot of times you will see, like when you see some of these fights and these boxing fights and these MMA fights with older fighters that shouldn't be fighting, you see them in rinky-dink ass fucking places. You see them in like Texas or like fucking New Mexico because their boxing commissions are a lot more or a lot less strenuous.
Did you just say in rinky-dink places like Texas?
Mm-hmm.
What is rinky-dink about Texas?
It's fucking rinky-dink. I've been there. I know it's big as fuck for no goddamn reason.
You were where?
You know how many rinky-dink towns they have in that motherfucking place?
Well, of course, it's a bigger state.
No shit. So they have
so California is a rinky-dink then.
No, they have 3 big cities. No, fuck no. California's not rinky-dink. They have 3 big fucking cities. Okay, they have Houston, they have Dallas, or they have Austin, and then they have San Antonio. So they have 4, right? But then they have a whole bunch of rinky-dink ass shit, like in places where they're dry counties. Like you can only buy beer and wine in Tyler, and that just started in 2020. That's a rinky-dink ass fucking county, and there's multiples of these motherfuckers. And even when you go to some of these, like, oh, I'm going to Houston, everything like that, it's big as fuck, but it's just like, oh, it's no different than fucking like a rinky-dinky ass town, just bigger. It's not Vegas. Doesn't have the lights. Doesn't have the pizzazz.
Doesn't have the hotel shootings.
Shut the fuck up right now, bitch. Yo, are we really talking school shootings?
Did you see that? Did you see the most recent shooting at the Mirage?
Man kills cousin and shoots 2 girls. The fucked up part about this is the dude went to jail 20 years ago for shooting the same fucking dude.
Yeah. and he tried to kill him 2 years ago.
I know.
Wait, what the fuck?
And it's his cousin.
Like how the hell is y'all in like even the same area?
They found him at a look. I'm not even worried about that. That could happen any fucking where. That's just family feuding. You know what I'm saying? That's just family feuding. That could happen any fucking where. Shit. Hey, Kansas, calm down, babies. We're not playing with you right now. So, hey, mamas, come here. So basically, what ended up happening was, from what I understand, the commission saw how much he weighed at his last fight, which was 224. But that's what he weighed in at. So he was probably 230 because they balloon up afterwards because he's a naturally big guy. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So what ended up happening was what he said was he lost a whole bunch of water weight really, really fast to weigh in so they can send it to the commission. And when he weighed at the commission, he was like 216. But then he ballooned back up to 230. So the commission was like, no, we're not dragging him all the way down to this. They approved up to a 205. So the fight was supposed to go at 205, and Jake Paul and them, of course, agreed to that. Well, Rahman was like, let's see if we can get him to go further. So he told him, I can't get my body weight down, trying to say, well, if you're already at heavyweight, we're already fighting at 205. Why not fight me at 210? You're going to let me rehydrate to 210 anyway. Do you see what I'm saying? Why not just fight me at 210? Let me weigh in at 210. Let me weigh in at 215. So he was trying to get him to go higher. Jake Paul and them were like, oh, you want to play games, bitch? Canceled. And he even said, I've never seen a fight canceled because of weight issues before. So Jake Paul and them canceled it, not the commission, because of the fact that I think he was trying to get extra weightage and they used it. So the commission didn't have a problem with that. They had already said he could do it, and they had to send in weight checks. And he was 215 when a week before the fight. Motherfucker, I'm telling you from experience, I have lost 7 pounds in a night when I wrestled in high school. I was 120 pounds and I had to get down to 113. I left at 9 o'clock at night and had to weigh in at 7 o'clock in the morning and lost. So I know it's possible. Is it healthy? No, but he's not fighting a fucking boxer. He's fighting a YouTube celebrity. So
then the rumor is, well, the rumor came from Rahman, but that they had another boxer ready to go.
Oh yeah, but Jake Paul's not going to do that.
Yeah, because the other guy's an actual boxer.
Now the problem this is the issue. Sean Porter called this out 2 weeks ago. They have live video of him calling it out on Fight Hub in an interview. He literally said, let me give you a hypothetical. I'm summarizing, of course, so don't get the comments, don't fuck y'all. Okay? So he said, let me not say literally. He said, hypothetically, let's say he doesn't make the weight and they agree to a higher weight. And then Rasim tries to pull him to more weight. They'll massage him and tell him, oh, this and this and this. And then they'll cancel the fight and tell him it's a weight issue and make it all on him. He's like, Jake Paul's knowledge in boxing negotiation is unbelievable. 2 weeks later, that's exactly what happened. So this is a tactic that has been used multiple times in boxing. You see what I'm saying? Just nobody pays attention to it because it's normally not with big fighters. You don't see this but you've seen it. Diego Corrales versus Castillo. We're in the second fight where Castillo weighed in heavy. Castillo knocked him out. Diego Corrales, the third side, said, no, I'm not fucking fighting you. Arturo Gatti literally, I don't know if he was literally told this, so I need to stop using that word so much. If my memory serves me correctly with my pothead memory, Arturo Gatti was basically told he's got to stop cutting weight. He's got to stop fighting at a certain weight class because he weighed in at like 135 and then a day later was 150. And fighting dudes at 135. So, and there's a great fight that you can hear. It's not even a great fight. It's an ass whooping. It's Arturo Gatti versus one fucking dude. And you can literally hear the announcers talk about this dude's too fucking big. Nope, this isn't even fucking fair. So, like, Jake Paul I'm not saying that he thought he was going to get knocked out. I'm saying Jake Paul fucked up. I've said this twice. He fucked up one by taking this fight. There is no win situation for him.
Look, his brother was trying to talk him out of taking this fight.
Yeah, there was a no-win situation. They thought that sparring, because he sparred with him, he could get with him. And the difference between Jake Paul and a lot of boxers is sparring is for work. If I go there to spar with you, I'm helping you get better. I'm not trying to beat your motherfucking ass. Jake Paul thinks it's a fight. He's like Charlie Zelenoff.
Yeah.
Light sparring, fight. I'm 20-0. So I just think it's bullshit. I think Jake Paul really fucked up because all the shit's going to be exposed now of what he was doing. And now no boxers are really going to fight him. It's no longer like you're not going to have the draw again. You had Tommy Fury fuck up. And now you have Rahman Jr. fuck up. So that's two of them. And this was your chance to make yourself a serious boxer. Dude, go back to fighting celebrities. Bernard Hopkins, also, this is what I've heard. Well, let me stop asking like this is what I heard. Like I got fucking sources. Read, okay? This is what I fucking read. Well, I did hear it because I was watching a fucking YouTube interview. So, multiple times people have came out and said the reason why the fight got canceled was because they didn't sell out Madison Square Garden. So Dana White said it costs $500K to turn the lights on in Madison Square Garden. So they're putting in all this money into promotion. They're not piggybacking off of anybody else's fight. They're trying to sell it out with the Amanda Serrano fight as a co-main event and the Jake Paul fight, and it's a no-name person. You see what I'm saying? So he's getting he's getting no names for it. Some guy went and did on Twitter. I forgot what it was. I couldn't find it again. But he basically showed the Madison Square Garden like the week before the fight, before they canceled it on Friday. And like 20% of the tickets were sold. So there's a great deal that it would be lose money for them because they're not going to sell the fight. Bernard Hopkins said the reason why they're not going to sell the fight is because the pandemic's over. We're tired of this shit. So Jake Paul needs to figure something out. He needs to find a fighter that he could fight. Somebody, Morrison. Now you got boxers calling him out. Morrison's called him out. So he might need to go back to fighting MMA fighters. I think he's kind of done with this professional boxing thing. Or fight people that are 5-0. Just fight young boxers and get them paid. Who cares?
Right. If you really wanted to help the sport, you would take those amateurs.
Exactly.
And fight them and help them get a bag and then
get some shine, get a following.
Right.
Yeah, not stop backing out of fucking fights, bitch. I wish I was 190 pounds. I'd fight your punk ass.
Hey, I'm daily like 195, so
he might jab the shit out your ass. He jab the shit out of both of us. What is
no? Because I don't like to get punched in the face. So
yeah. What is he like?
I'm
telling you,
I will run around the ring and make him get tired first.
I'm telling you, even though I'm 40, I wouldn't give a fuck. If I was like bigger in some of these dudes' weights, I would definitely get into this YouTube boxing shit. Austin McBroom, you can fucking get it too. Shit, I would definitely get into this YouTube boxing shit. I'm not fucking with KSI though. No, I'm not fucking with him. KSI seems like a damn killer.
Look, I'll sit there and get punched in the face by KSI as long as
no, fuck it. KSI seems like he's secretly evil and a killer. Like he's cool as shit, but he seems like when he gets in the ring, he has like that monster streak. Just watching some of his training and looking at the way his body's transformed, it looks like he could have that killer mentality. Where Jake Paul doesn't look like he has that shit at all, and Austin McBroom looks like a bitch. So why am I calling you motherfucker out like I'm getting the ring? Motherfucker, I live in Vegas. If I got in the ring and got challenged to a YouTube fight, trust me, I would have it would not be hard to find somebody to train with. I live in motherfucking Vegas. I hit a Floyd.
Definitely wouldn't be hard.
Yeah,
we would push extremely hard to get you in with Floyd Mayweather.
Exactly. Y'all don't even know. All right.
I may have to use my actual connections.
Exactly. Let's go. Got the head movement. Okay, so Dolphins drama. Let's get into this real quick. What the fuck is going on, Stephen Ross?
I don't understand. What's the point of suspending an owner?
Till October 16th.
But what's the point? Like, you suspended him from what?
He can't have anything to do with any of the team.
But he's still the owner.
Yeah, but he can't talk.
So you suspended him from what?
They can't make any. He can't stop any trades. What the fuck am I doing? I'm so high. He can't stop any trades. He has no communication with the team whatsoever from now until August 16th, which would be like what, week 6?
It's week 7.
Okay, there we go. That was off the top of the dome, dog. You gotta be pretty. That's not that bad. That literally was just off the top of the dome. With week 1 starting September 11th, that was literally off the top of the dome that I guessed that. So
I don't understand suspending an owner. I don't. My analytical brain, I can't process what the fuck it even matters.
Well, I don't know how involved an owner is and how involved he is, but could you imagine suspending Jerry Jones for fucking 6-7 weeks? Jerry Jones would lose his fucking mind. The Dallas Cowboys might literally fall apart.
But like, his son is the vice president. Like,
again, I don't give a fuck. They might fall apart.
So you suspend Jerry Jones, you're not really suspending him because his son is him.
But he can't talk to him about football.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's get past it. I don't understand the suspension of the owner either. I think they should fine him way more money and stop suspending fucking owners for dumbass shit like this.
They fined him what, like $1.5 million or something?
Yeah, if you suspend players, you got to suspend them. That's the issue.
Yeah, like they fined him $1.5 million. That's like $12 to him.
Yeah, exactly. No, I know, 100%. Okay, but let's talk about what he was doing. He was trying to get Tom Brady and Sean Payton together. He was going to give ownership to Tom Brady. And when this report came out, motherfuckers laughed. It was like, oh.
Well, just because it was Tom Brady, I'm going to ask, why wasn't Brady suspended?
Because the players, I found this out. Players cannot be suspended for tampering. They cannot be suspended or fined or held accountable for tampering. Yep, I found that out. It was on ESPN. Somebody explained because they said before all the Brady questions get asked, why weren't they fined or suspended? And they said this. I Googled that shit. Yep. In the collective bargaining agreement, the NFLPA, fucking amazing job they did on that one.
How is it that Brady has been part of some of the biggest, shadiest shit that's gone on in the NFL in the last 20 years?
Does it surprise you? No. Name one. I mean, Michael Jordan has some shady ass shit. Motherfucker, there's a conspiracy that he retired to get suspended for gambling debts.
Uh-huh.
We've seen The Last Dance. Greatness motherfuckers do anything they can to get their motherfucking way. That's why Tom Brady unretired. That's exactly why he unretired. He didn't want to fucking play this year. He wanted to go play for the Dolphins with Tyreek Hill. And people are trying to tell me that people are seriously saying that the Dolphins believe in Tua. Shut the fuck up. They literally are trying to get.
No. For the last time, no.
They're literally trying
and if you didn't get it those 12 times.
No.
They're literally trying to get 50-year-old Brady, AARP Brady. Motherfuckers, this motherfucker's about to collect Social Security. And they trying to get him for 1 year.
I don't know. Shit is weird. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there with the Dolphins, but
okay, so what about the draft picks? Are you satisfied with that?
Like they took a first from next year and a third from the following year.
Now, taking a first from them is actually pretty huge. Because granted, they had 2 first-round draft picks this year. But depending on where that first is, like, let's be honest, like, they got Jalen Waddle. I mean, think of the last couple first-round draft picks for teams that suck. or teams that were in the middle of the pack. Some of these players, I mean, the Patriots with Mac Jones. Some of these players have been halfway decent, or it could be a big deal for them to lose.
I would have taken a first round pick from 2 years from now, not next year.
I'd taken 2
because they're going to be hurting in 2 years.
I'd have been taking 2.
They're not going to be hurting next year because they signed Tyreek Hill to multiple years.
They are going to hurt next year. You know why? They have fucking Tua.
Sorry, I have water on my.
Oh, I was waiting for the. Okay, they have Tua. Like, okay, I'm not saying that they're not going to be good, but they've got to be better than 10-6, in my opinion, to get into the NFL. 10-7, whatever the fuck it is now. So we're looking at 10-7. I don't know if they win 10 games. So now you've paid your receiver a ton of money. Jalen Waddle's going to get paid in 2 years. So now you got to start thinking about whether you're going to pay him money. And with the fucking way that the market's set, that's another fucking $80 million. And then you're going to have to decide whether the fuck you want to pay Tua or not. Or keep him for his 50-year fucking option and then decide to pay him. And without having that draft pick, they now can't trade to get a quarterback because maybe they could, or they can't waste that draft pick on a quarterback or even trade to move up.
Well, I mean, they could trade him next year for a quarterback.
You can't trade Tua. He sucks.
You could. They can trade Tua.
No, they couldn't.
And they can go through. Well, I mean, they've gone through multiple shitty years, but
you can't go through shitty years when you're
but
paying.
I think taking the first pick from next year isn't going to hurt him as bad as taking a first round pick from 2 years or from the following year.
Yeah, no, I would have taken 2 first rounds. Fuck the third. I'd have taken 2 first. Because again, I think that also the reason why we're getting these suspensions and stuff like this is so they don't suspend him for the Brian Flores shit. I think they picked the lesser. There's no way you can sit up there and tell me that the NFL determined that it was a joke. How the fuck do you determine that? So did he say it once? Did he say it twice? How many times did he say it? How do you joke around with some shit like that when you're an owner? I would just pay you $100,000 a tank. That's not a joke. That's a joke if he says no. No different than you walk up to a girl and be like, babe, I want to fuck the shit out of you. That you don't even know. And then she goes, what'd you say to me? I was just joking, trying to get your attention. He. But if she says yes, you take her to the hotel room. It's not a joke. It's the fuck he was doing. It's all he was doing. That was a bad fucking example. Shit. Goddamn. That was fucking horrible.
Hey, you know what's in Cleveland in a week or so?
What?
The massage convention.
No!
Hey, great segue, and I didn't even realize it.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Hey, if you like this episode and you like what you see, make sure you like, subscribe, follow, all that good shit. You know the social media stuff. We're not going to put up shit. We don't care if you don't subscribe to subscribe. If you want to subscribe and you like hearing us talk, go ahead and subscribe. If you don't, love it. Exactly. So I'm searching this shit right now.
Yeah, the massage therapist convention is, I think, in a week or something, and it's like a block from the stadium.
Deshaun Watson will be nowhere near there. No, stop. Did you hear that?
I heard something.
I found. Oh, this is all. No, I can't use these. These are trending sounds, bitch. No, I'm good. I was looking for recordable buttons so I can order one, and then it gave me this shit, and that. Oh, probably. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, they got dog sound buttons though. What do they sound like? Okay, anyway, back to the start. My bad. Okay, so Watson suspension. What do you think about that outside of the massage therapist convention being right down the street from there?
I mean, we all knew he was going to get suspended for some amount of time.
Yeah.
But, I mean, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. The NFL makes up their own rules. Just like
just
like the NFL filing an appeal and then picking another unbiased person to look at it when you had an unbiased person look at the entire thing.
So first thing on that, this is part of their new labor agreement that they had with the NFLPA, that Roger Goodell is not the sole executioner judge. So Judge Robinson is somebody that both of them agreed on, not just Roger Goodell. It's something that both of them agreed on. It's an arbitrator, third person. So the problem that you have is, I'm not sticking up or depending, but I'm just jumping in on this real quick. They're appealing because she did a ruling based off of the NFL's policies that they've done recently. So her ruling of 6 games goes hand in hand with what the NFL did. So in my opinion, the NFL is appealing so that way they can reset the suspension clause going forward. Because remember, Greg Hardy got what, 2 games, 3 games?
Yeah, but see, here's how fucked up the appeal process is.
Okay.
So the appeal process could be Roger Goodell makes the fucking final decision.
Sure, you're right.
Or he could appoint a third party that's unbiased, which he did.
Yep, you're right.
But you just had an unbiased fucking person make the initial fucking ruling.
But again, that's what I'm trying to say. I think they're only appealing it to reset the suspension length. You see what I'm saying? Because she literally said in the report that she's setting this going based off of the standard the NFL has set. So they're doing this because they want either a full year with no fine and treatment, or they went 12 games with a huge fine and treatment. So I get what you're saying because it was unbiased, but in that thing, they wanted way more. So in this scenario, and they have to, because of the social climate we're in right now. You know how the NFL kisses ass as soon as something goes wrong? End racism on your helmets. They didn't let us fucking knee, but all of a sudden they put end racism and all this shit on the sidelines. I love it, but they didn't do that till after 2020 with the protests. And now you have the women, what's going on with the women. And of course they're gonna pander to them. And pander is such a bad word. I agree. You get what the fuck I'm saying. So in this social, God, I'm fucking shit up today. In this social, maybe I'm just paying attention more. In the social climate that we're in, they're resetting it. So again, we all know if the NFL would have suspended them for 4 games, if Roger Goodell would have suspended him for 6 games, we'd have lost our fucking mind. So I mean, that's the issue. Can we really say 6 games is a good suspension? What do you think a suspension should be?
But like you've said before, there's no proof of any wrongdoing.
Nope. 100%. 100%. And don't say like I said before. Don't bring that shit up when I call.
No, because you did say it.
I did. 100%. He went to 2 grand juries, and both grand juries decided there was not enough evidence to try him. Not to let him off, to try him, to take him to trial and charge him. So 100% there's not enough evidence, but it's he said, she said. The problem that you have is it's 24 fucking women. Like, don't get me wrong. I believe some of these bitches is lying.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Becky.
I guarantee some of them are lying, but they're not all lying.
That's the problem. So that's why I have to God damn it, I said bitches again. That's where I have to redo. I mean, fuck this fucking cancel. I'm gonna fuck. That's where I have to
trying to be politically correct.
That's where I have to redo my thought process on that. Is 100%. Some of these bitches is lying. Yeah. The ones that aren't lying, I'm not calling bitches, but I don't know what to say because right now we can't define what a woman is. So we're just gonna call them bitches. So some of these bitches ain't lying, some of them is. The ones that aren't lying, how many do you say? Are you gonna say 50%?
I mean, I think on the high end you're looking at 50%.
On the high end, I may say 70% are lying. On the low end, I'm saying maybe 30.
No.
So if we go 50 in the middle, that's still 12 people. 12 women. I don't know. 12 women, the witches, that identify themselves or have fucked up their life for the rest of their life is completely fucked up. Why am I need to stop getting so fucking high for a podcast.
Especially because some of these women live in Florida. So them coming forward just absolutely ruin their life.
That's what I'm saying. So let me stop calling them bitches. These women.
So
I've been watching.
Some of the women that live in other states that are more, I'll say, left-leaning.
Yes.
Not really mess up their. It messed up their reputations or whatever with some people, but not like people
even if they're living in left-leaning states, they still got sexually assaulted and possibly more. So like they may never ever be feeling safe in that industry ever again.
Right.
So yeah, so I mean that's the thing. When you look at it, and there's 12 women, high end, we're saying just average. We're not saying this is true or not, but we're just averaging that out. How many games?
That's why I'm glad I don't have to make these decisions.
But what would you say? Like, let's just hypothetically right now, how many games?
I don't know what the right amount of games is.
So
I don't know what the right amount of fine is.
It's not what it is. It's what you feel. If you were in this situation, you were the judge, what would you give him? 6, 8, 10?
I mean, I would probably go in between.
In between what? 6 and 12?
6 and 17. So I'd probably go around 10.
Okay. So if you so in that scenario of 10, then the NFL has to appeal it. Because even though I'm saying he's innocent, he hasn't been proven guilty, there's still a good chance that there are a portion of these women that completely have their lives fucked up. And I don't know how to quantify that. Even though he missed last year, I say 6 games is way too little. And you have to.
Well, and then these people who are arguing, well, he was out all last year.
I don't care about that.
He made that choice.
No. The Texans sent him home.
He made the choice to sit out and request a trade.
Well, no. He showed back up. He said he would sit out. He requested a trade. He said he would sit out, and then those allegations came out. And he showed up to training camp, and they sent him home. The Texans did not allow him to play. Now they paid him.
Right. So that's not a suspension.
And that's what I'm saying. So I completely agree with you. That's what I'm saying. I don't him sitting out last year. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I literally in the last rant I went on multiple weeks ago, I literally said he sat out a full year. So, and I use that as an excuse why he should not be suspended for the games that he should be with my insensitive ass at the time. I'm in an insensitive mood today. I've called a whole bunch of people bitches. So, so in this scenario, I mean, that's what I'm saying. They got to reset it. They got to appeal it. I mean, you can't like keep letting them out. And now, if they just say 10 and a $2 million fine or a $3 million fine, whatever the fine is they want, that is now the standard that you go through. So now you have a standard of, oh, well, he's not Deshaun Watson bad, so we'll give him 8 games, 6 games. Oh, shit, this motherfucker's beyond Deshaun Watson. He's fucking Darren Sharper bad. So he gets a full season. I don't know what Darren Sharper did. Go look his motherfucking ass up. But do you get what I'm saying? That's why I'm not mad that they're appealing it. But again, I think they're just trying to save face. That's all. If Roger Goodell, if we weren't in the social climate that we were in, 6 games, they would have left it alone. Now, how the fuck is the NFLPA going to sue him? That's my question.
Because of Robert Kraft.
Robert Kraft did not get sued. By 20.
Robert Kraft got caught on camera.
It don't matter.
In a fucking massage parlor paying for a fucking hand job, which is illegal.
And guess what? Guess what? You're 100% right. It's illegal, but not in Florida for rich people. In Florida, it's not illegal. In Florida, it's not. Not for rich people. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. I guarantee you in the Florida law book, it says illegal for everybody that makes below this amount of money.
Well, that's everywhere.
So again, what I'm saying is we have Robert Kraft on camera paying for a service that he got. Regardless of it being a hand job, a blow job, a fucking happy ending, whatever the fuck it was. For one woman. We do not have 24 random ass women coming out and saying he sexually assaulted them. Robert Kraft didn't even settle the lawsuit. He settled it right there.
But Robert Kraft essentially promoted prostitution.
I don't give a fuck. Oh, so wait, no. We're not going there. No.
He paid for a sexual service at a
motherfucker. There was a show on HBO called The Bunny Ranch where it literally went into a brothel. I don't want to hear this shit. Movies, so every movie promotes prostitution? Hustle and Flow was promoting prostitution?
Hey, if you ask millennials, yes, it does.
Fuck millennials. Fuck. God damn it. I'm a millennial, so I mean, I'm in that age group.
We're both millennials, so it's like,
But do you get what I'm saying? So no, to me, those are two separate variables. You can't use that. That's like me saying, oh, I murdered somebody, but you stabbed somebody. You got 3 months. I should get 3 months. No, it's two totally fucking different things. Yes, they both involve knives, and they both involve an act that's very similar, but one person died and one person didn't.
Well, and both these incidents involve massage therapists.
Yes, one involved 24 that we know of. I'm just saying he might be a serial sexual harasser.
And the other one involved 1 or 2 that we know of.
That consensually allowed it to happen.
For money.
Consent is the huge issue.
He paid for a prostitute.
It was consensual.
He paid for a prostitute.
It doesn't matter. It was consensual.
Prostitution is illegal everywhere except for Nevada.
No, but it still was consensual. Not everywhere. It was consensual. That's the problem that we're having. They're not the same. If a guy gets busted for paying for sex.
Look, I'm just telling you what the NFLPA's argument is.
They don't have an argument. It's not the same. You can't use that. You need to come up with somebody better. And then the NFL is going to come back and say, bitches, do you remember what we did to Ray Rice? He fucking hit his wife. And we suspended him indefinitely. Like, well, that's not the same thing. Neither is Robert Kraft. I thought we were just bringing up random ass shit that we were going to say about people that got fucking in trouble.
Well, we are.
No.
That's what the NFLPA does.
So that's what I'm saying. They have no.
And you gotta look and see who the NFLPA president is.
Dude, we can't talk shit about DeMaurice Smith. Do not talk shit about his ass.
The NFLPA president is fucking J.C. Tretter.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Never mind. Who is it? DeMaurice Smith is the guy for the president though for the NFLPA.
I think he's on the civilian side. I don't know what they call it. But J.C. Tretter is the players.
They're all on the civilian side.
J.C. Tretter is the players president.
Jeremy, they're all on the civilian side.
I said civilian because I don't know what to fucking call regular people in the civilian world that are fucking civilians all fucking around.
Hey, can you do the quotation marks again? I don't know why I'm tripping. Dude, I'm too fucking high. Okay, so I don't know if I had to suspend him. Why do I have 17 Twitter things open? If I had to suspend, what the fuck has been going on?
What is going on over there?
I don't know, but I got like 9,000 Twitter notifications up. If I had to suspend him, I mean, honestly, with the 24 cases, I don't care about settling out of court. I hate motherfuckers saying that. I hate people saying, oh, because he settled out of court. If you're not guilty, don't settle. Are you stupid?
But here's the thing. He stood up there and said he would not settle these cases. He looked forward to clearing his name, then turned around and settled the fucking cases.
Well, he did clear his name. Do you know how?
Because he settled.
He wasn't charged.
He sat there and said he would not settle any of these cases.
It was probably because he thought they were just going. He was just trying to say that they're just going after money. And then when he went to a grand jury twice, and he goes, "Oh shit, this is real." That clears my name. Now, how's the easiest way for me to get? Dude, even when I called them bitches and said they were lying, I literally said he's gonna settle all the cases. It's the smartest thing to do. What rich person doesn't? They're gonna sign NDAs. It's gonna cost you $2 to $3 million fucking dollars to settle the cases. 48 million out of 230 guaranteed. What the fuck is that? He still has more money than 90% of the American population will ever see in their life. He can still walk into any damn thing he wants and buy anything. That motherfucker
walk into the 99 cent store and buy anything.
It's smart. That's what business is. That's what business and brands do. Even when you're not wrong, it's just smart to settle. Because this is going to get dragged through a lawsuit and more shit's going to come out. And in a civil court, you don't have to have a reasonable doubt. You just have to make multiple people have a side with you that it could possibly happen. So if you go to court and you fight 24 cases, do you know how much shit's going to come out? Remember when Hulk Hogan fought Gawker? And it came out the size of his penis?
What's he afraid of coming out?
No, do you remember what happened with Hulk Hogan? When he sued the Gawker thing for the release of that video?
Oh, yeah.
They asked, your penis is 10 inches? My penis is not, but Hulk Hogan's is. Like, again, there's shit that is personal that comes out in these lawsuits because people just get fucking nasty. That is just, again, 48 million maybe. 50, who gives a fuck? The guy got paid $40 million last year. He's getting paid $40 million this year. His salary, his suspension only cost $365,000 because the Browns work some fucking jujitsu on their fucking salary cap. So, like, even right now, even if he pays him and it costs him $50 million, it's gonna cost him $50,365,000. That motherfucker still has $180 million. Guaranteed. Jeremy, would you not pay people to go the fuck away? With how annoyed you get over people and how many people you want to shoot on a regular basis, if you had 200...
You should know better than to ask me this question. I ain't paying a motherfucker nobody. We're taking it to court. I don't give a fuck what comes out. Fuck it, we're going to court.
But it's smart.
But you know me, I'm a man of my word. If I say
I get it, that's the problem. The problem was the way he came out. He came out too gung-ho. But remember, when he first came out, it was only like 2 or 3 bitches. Oh, shit, women. God damn, we're going to... All the women are going to fucking hate us. Look, I love women. I'm just letting y'all know I love them. I don't call women bitches on a regular basis. The issue that we had was I called them bitches way back then.
The pattern that you have shown...
What the fuck? You said that's so official. The pattern that you had shown. So this is the problem. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm feeling really good this morning. I'm fucking high as shit. And when me and Jeremy get together and just talk about normal shit on a regular basis when we're off camera, 90% of the time this is just how we talk. We just don't give a fuck. We just say whatever the fuck we want to say. So like this is kind of one of those things that we're going into right now. And I'm feeling like that. Like that's a conversation that we have in, and I'm forgetting that we are on the air. That's and the reason why I catch myself so much is because I'm used to this motherfucker doing it to me all the time. That's why I should say literally, that's why I catch myself, because we'll be sitting at a table and I'll say something, he'll be like, no, you said literally. I was like, God damn it. You're right, man. So it's just kind of the vibe that we got going on. We talk about a lot of random ass shit. Don't mean shit would be.
Look, we go from talking about fucking the Raiders or the Chiefs, straight to fucking racial history.
Yeah, exactly.
And running for president and running for local offices, and then we fucking switch to talking about the fucking aviators or something.
Yeah, we go all over the place. So we just have fun. But other than that, I don't. Why I got the dog watch this? He's gonna get 12 games. He's gonna come back. They gonna raise it to 10. A huge fine and treatment. I think the problem Watson was he came out way too gung ho. I ain't do shit. Fuck y'all. I'm fighting this shit to the end. Huh! And then woman
tuck your tail, run, you little bitch.
My woman came out, and he was like, "Oh shit, hold on. 24, you say?" Hey, yo, dog.
24. Oh, I better get rid of these before the other 35 come out.
Exactly. Because we don't know how many more there are.
Well, rumor has it the Texans settled with 30.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just smart to get it out. And remember, when you settle, what do they have? NDAs. They can't talk about this shit.
Well, they already had NDAs that were given to Watson from the Texans.
Yeah, I know. But now they have real NDAs. Those are fucking nobody gives a fuck about those. Now they got legal binding NDAs that have gone through the court system. You could walk up to one of them ladies and go, "Hey, can you tell me about the rendezvous with Watson?" "No, I can't tell you shit. Get the fuck away from me." Like,
nope. Damn well, they all gonna look. If I walk up to one of them women, you know damn well they're gonna tell me.
They ain't gonna tell you shit, buddy. They gonna run from you. They be like, no, because he's too smart. He's gonna get it from us. No, Watson, it's a setup. Watson hired you.
You sound like the people from work.
Dog, you don't understand what the fuck I dealt with at work. You don't understand.
Bro, I wish I could film my day at work.
Okay, listen. I had the state auditor come in my office all day Thursday. No big deal. He was really cool. On Friday, I got a phone call from a store in Oklahoma. We repoed somebody's car. And they called me. I was like, yes. And then how far past due? She's like, and she goes, no, it's not good, Eric. I was like, what? It was a fraudulent loan that somebody had done, and we knew it was a fraudulent loan.
And they still repoed the car?
But the file was in the fraud file was in the fraud folder. Fraud filing cabinet, but nobody had marked fraud on the account in the POS system. So they were just going through and doing what they normally do because everything gets scanned in.
Well, wait a second. I thought when y'all do your loans, you check IDs.
If somebody is doing it from inside the store, fraud.
Oh, y'all didn't have it online?
No. So it doesn't. They don't go through something like that. They don't go through Oklahoma.
Kind of like the state's unemployment system.
Yeah. They don't exactly. They don't go through what we did with them, like where my old job. They don't go through an online thing like that. So, and besides, even then, she had just paid off the loan. The person did, and it would have been normal for them to reloan. But I don't know how they did it. I don't know what the pictures were. I have no clue. This loan was taken out a year ago. But it was somebody in the store that they have literally found all the fraud loans that she had done. But so I get a phone call. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, they said if you don't have the car dropped off by 6 p.m., we're calling the news. But yeah, so I had to deal with that because my boss was gone. So I mean, it was just crazy. It was just crazy shit. Crazy shit. We took the car back and dropped them off. Told them we're sorry. We told them everything that was going on. We apologized.
No, you repo my car on a fraudulent loan. You give me more than my car back.
Well, this is also the problem that they have in this state. They're not a title holding state. So you know how in Nevada we send the title off electronically. Yeah. Nevada state holds it, and we get our lien electronically. And then when they don't do that. They send it off. And then the state adds our lien, but sends it back to the customer.
Yeah, no, you repo my car on a fraudulent loan. You giving me more than my car back. I'm getting more than my car.
The funny part is, this is gonna sound really bad. This is the second time I've been a part of that in two different companies. The first time it was my fault. I did it. I did it. Remember Angela? Oh, you don't remember Angela. So when I took over that store, Angela was doing fraudulent shit. And we had found a lot of the shit. And one of the ones she did was she did a loan, signed off on it, got paid for the loan outside, gave the title back to a customer. And then when they called, they said, what are you talking about? I have the title and everything. So they would never send a picture. So when I took over the store, they told me the title was missing. I said, what do you mean the title's missing? Just order a duplicate. She said, Angela said we can't do that. So I ordered one. And I put them out for repo. And I repoed the fucking car. And then they showed up. And Dan was the DM. He happened to show up that day. He ended up making them pay the balance, the $2,000 that we loaned to him. Because, again, we gave him $2,000. And he never paid it off. And then we delivered the car back to him. And Dan's like, Eric, how the fuck did you do that? How'd you get approved? How'd you get it by me? He's like, how the fuck did you get that approved? I was like, here's a copy of the title. Because we didn't have, we didn't have the title. And their title was no longer good. Because I'd ordered a duplicate title. So their title that they had was invalid. So they had to pay us. Yep, just to give you guys a hint, don't ever get a fucking title loan. So that I don't know how
motherfuckers.
I don't know how we had that fun conversation. So with that, we are getting the fuck off here. We've been on here for some fun. Had a little bit of fun. Jeremy, you got anything to say before we get up out of this motherfucker?
No!
Stay safe. I gotta get one of those. Jeremy, take us out when you're ready.
Put me in, coach.
Peace.